Hi, we're back again, and are you going to be excited? We have a very, very interesting guest this time. That's Kyle Elder, and he's a magician. Hi, Carl.
Hello.
Glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
What are you going to do for us today? Can you tell me a little bit first about how you ever became a magician?
Yeah, so I think every little boy at one point in time gets a little magic kit. Well, when I was about 7 years old, my grandfather bought me a coin trick, and I just fell in love with it. And basically, I was just like any other boy, got a magic trick, fell in love with it, asked for more. The difference was I just never grew up, and I still do it.
Well, that's good. Never growing up is fun.
Yeah, that's fun, and I never planned to either. So
Good. Tell me a little bit about some of the things you do locally.
yeah, so I don't do a whole lot of public shows, but I love to do them. The Rogue Festival is a big one for me every year. I always try to be in the Rogue Festival. That's a great thing.
Yes.
This last year was my 5th year, I believe, doing the Rogue Festival.
Good.
So that was a lot of fun. It went well this year, just like it does every year. I do coordinate a fundraising show for our local Fresno Magic Club. That last year, for the first time, we recently paired up with Roger Rocca's Dinner Theater.
Oh, good.
And we were super thrilled that we filled that out last October, and we're planning on doing it again this October.
Oh,
for 2018.
fantastic. I'll have to try to get there because I like Roger Rocca's.
Oh, it's a wonderful venue, and they're great people over there, too.
Oh, yeah. They're my friends because I did show there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? The one with the rabbit, the guy that has a friend that's a big rabbit. Harvey. Yeah, I did that. It was fun.
Yeah, their theater there is really cool.
Are you going to do something for us this morning?
Sure.
Oh, wait. First, I wanted to ask you about the magic, the one in L.A., the magic.
Oh, the Magic Castle.
Magic Castle.
Yeah, the home of the Academy of Magical Arts.
Yes.
It's in West Hollywood, and it is it's literally a castle. That's not a joke. It was a house that was built in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
It was one of the largest mansions at the time in Hollywood, and it was on Orchard, orange trees in there. And in the 60s, they converted it over to be the Magic Castle. Milton Bill Larson decided they wanted a private club for magicians, and they made it happen. And it's still going strong today, and I'm very proud to be a member there.
That's
great.
And
it's a private club for the Academy of Magical Arts members. And the Magic Castle is actually the clubhouse of the organization.
That's wonderful.
And they exist for the sole reason to promote magic and keep the art of magic alive and going and staying around. So that's the whole reason they're there.
It's a fun place to be too.
It is neat.
I had a magician friend who was in a show I produced in Lancaster, and he invited my girlfriend and me to go to the Magic Castle. So we really had a ball.
Yeah. It's the closest thing to the real life Hogwarts you're going to get.
I know.
Right? Yeah.
So, are you doing any particular show right now, or?
No, don't have a whole lot of public shows now. A lot of my stuff is private bookings. I do a lot of corporate banquets and private parties and that kind of thing too as well. But I do a handful of public shows besides the Rogue Festival and the fundraising show for the Magic Club. So it's just occasionally when they pop up, sometimes randomly. Sometimes I'll work with a theater randomly and put on a show specifically just to do it for the fun of it.
So you have a website that they can go to?
Yeah. Website is magicofelder.com, and there they could find pictures and videos and some information about me and my contact information. So if they want to see what it would take to get Magic of Elder to come to their private event.
Oh, I think to have a magician at your event's got to be really exciting.
Oh, yeah. And I specialize.
I think everybody likes magic.
Yeah, one of my specialties is close-up magic. So one of the things that keeps me busy is banquets, where people are going to be waiting to be served dinner or food or lunch, brunch, anything like that. I can entertain to take that weight away.
Hey.
And the magic is right close up, right in your hands. And there's no experience better than that. We can see it on TV or from 100 yards away, but to experience it in your own hands, there's just nothing more powerful.
Are you going to do something for us?
Sure, yeah. I brought one of my favorite puzzles with me. This is a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, everybody knows these.
I know, huh? Because actually less than 5% of the world population can solve one. That's why they're a frustrating puzzle. Because most people have to peel the stickers off or cheat in some way. But I have a secret about it. I figured out a way to do it. And it has nothing to do with twisting it, believe it or not. All you have to do is take it and toss it. And you can get it to solve itself.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So now it's completely solved.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Can I try it?
You want to try it? Sure.
I don't know if I can throw it high enough.
There you go. And it's solved. See, you did it.
Good for me.
Yeah, that's fun. I brought a pack of cards, too.
Oh, good.
Because, they always tell you you're not a magician unless you do a card trick. So I had a card trick. So I brought a pack of cards with me. And you can see they're all different here. And I use red cards.
Red cards.
It's the color I choose, right?
Oh, of course.
It's the perfect magic color.
We must be color coordinated.
I know, and you've got.
I match everything, so
there you go.
I'm right with
and you didn't even know what I was going to be wearing.
No.
Here, you could take any one of these cards. I'll even be extra fair. Like you could take one face up. They usually don't let you do that. I just want to make sure you got a free choice. That was a free choice. I didn't make you choose that card, right? No? Okay. Here, you can place it back in the middle. Perfect, and we'll drop it just like that. Now, most magicians, at this moment, they find your card somehow. And it's usually like some fancy way. I'm not going to do that. I'm not most magicians. We've all seen that trick. I'm going to change your card. Watch.
Okay.
Let's see if I just... Did you see that? I changed your card. You're not very impressed. Look, if I spread through, you'll see that something has changed. Let's see if I could find... Oh, look, see?
There's blue.
There's a blue card right there. You know what? What was the name? What was the name of your card?
I think it was a 6.
The 6? Was it the 7 of hearts?
7, yeah.
It was a 7 of hearts. That's the card that I turned blue. And we'll set the blue card right there on the table. And no one's going to touch it. And you get to verify again. All the cards are different. Is that right?
Yeah.
You could have chose any of these cards, but you chose that card in particular. I'll even show the cameras. You can see all the cards were different. She had a free choice, just like she's going to get to have a free choice again. So all you have to do this time is say stop.
Stop.
And we'll take the card you stopped me on. See, she could have stopped me there. She stopped me there. It could have been any of these cards, but that's the one that she chose. Now, there's rules in magic. The first rule is don't tell them how you did it.
Oh, okay.
But the second rule is don't do the same trick twice because then they can catch how you did it. Well, I'm going to break that rule so you guys get a chance to catch me. So go ahead. You can put it back anywhere you want. I'm going to be extra fair this time. There we go. And we'll push it in the middle. Watch. See, deja vu. Don't you remember that part? Well, would you be amazed if your card was also blue? Your second selection.
I would be amazed.
That would be a great trick. See, if I spread through here, you'll be able to see. That there is not a blue card. Magic doesn't work every time. I forgot the disclaimer, but I think it did this time, just as it did the first. See, I said I was going to make a card the blue card, right?
Yeah.
Well, what I forgot to tell you is I only have one blue card. And remember, I set it on the table and haven't touched it. Go ahead, take a look, and show it to the camera.
2 of clubs, exactly what I picked out of that. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh, I hope you got another one.
Another one. I brought a classic of magic, and this one is one of my favorites, and because it is considered a classic, and that's the Chinese linking rings.
Oh.
But the difference here is normally these are done with large rings on a stage or on TV, and you don't get to get close and you don't get to touch anything. That's for a reason. What I'm going to do it with just 4 rings. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 rings. I'll put 2 here. So just the 2 rings. Now the neat part about linking rings is you can see them. You can hear them, right? But normally you don't get to touch them. But if you watch closely, and you normally don't get to be this close, if I tap them here on the 2 solid parts, you can see how they actually do link. And now the illusion is more real because you get to be close. Watch these ones here. See, those also link. Now we have pairs. Up close again, you'll see. All I have to do is touch, and it goes right through again. We'll even turn this sideways so the camera can experience that as well. Look, see, all I have to do is push, and they're completely. Isn't that the weirdest thing? So you can pull it down, and it'll fall through.
Oh my gosh!
Go through every ring and stop at the last one.
Oh my gosh!
Here, we'll even take these 2 here, and put them on the table so you can clearly see. Those are linked. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not an illusion. They're real. But if you just tap the table like this, you'll see they can still link right off of the table.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that neat? See how they're linked here? You're really close. Right?
I sure
you get
am.
to see it close. It's probably the first time to see this illusion done this close. See if you just rub them. See how they, right before your eyes, they... Now you hear that noise? You hear the noise? Now, oftentimes you can make the noise disappear too. Watch. And now they're still linked with no noise.
Oh my gosh.
Even off the arm, they can pull together. And you don't even have to use both hands. You can even get it with one hand. Oh, well, it unlinked that time. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to let you experience this. Because remember how I mentioned earlier, you always get the look. You can see, you can hear, but you never get the touch.
Ooh.
Because it's supposed to hide the secret, but I think that if magic was real, you would be able to touch and feel and check the ring, and you're going to get the feel the moment the magic takes place. So grab it with the fist just like so, and you're going to get a tight fist, and I'm going to hold my ring here, and you're going to tap it 3 times, and I want you to imagine that it's going through. That's the important part, because it's all in our imagination. On the count of 3. 1, 2.
Oh.
Did you imagine?
I guess I didn't imagine.
Try a little harder. Be a little more. 1, 2, 3, and push.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Woohoo!
And she did it herself. They're actually linked right in your own hands.
Hey.
Completely done. That's how.
I still don't know how it's done, even though I did it, but
You did it. But don't tell us how you did it, though. That's the secret.
I don't know how we did it. I can't tell. Oh, wow. This is so great. I can't. Whatever made you go into magic?
Yeah. Like I said, when I was little, I was fascinated with it, and it just never died away. I think about magic literally every day of my life. I'm trying to create new tricks. I collect magic books, and I'm constantly looking through the books, looking for new ideas. You know, they do say if you want to hide something, publish it in a book. And that couldn't be more true in the world of magic. And chances are that there's only so many ways to do something. And chances are it's already in a book somewhere. You just got to look.
I bet you that your family was really surprised when you got so into it. You know, your kids they think of this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, my mom thought there was something wrong with me. That's all I would think about.
Really?
She's like, all he thinks about is this magic stuff. You know, but now she's very supportive because she sees me. I'm out there actually doing it, and I enjoy it. I have a good time, and so there's no better thing to do for me. It's perfect.
Oh, that is so fantastic! I'm so glad that you could show us some of these. That was really fun.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So, and you're gonna do shows before the next Rogue, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, the next one that I have on the books, as of right now, would be the October at Roger Rocca's. If I believe it's that Wednesday. It's the Wednesday before Halloween. Is when it'll be a Wednesday night. I don't know all the specific details yet. I'm still working on it.
You can call Rogers Rockus, and they can give you more details.
Yeah, and they won't know yet either because I'm still putting together the acts. I will say that we do have a really big headliner that would be in the illusionist category, doing the big stuff that's going to come out and join us, which will be great. So, but that's about as far as the details I have yet. But maybe I'll have to come back on closer to that date and share the new things I've got worked out.
You want to give me your website one more time? It's on there too, but I want to make sure that they know that they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, and the best way to get in touch with me would be my website, and that's www.magicofelder.com.
That's easy to remember.
Easy to remember. I did that on purpose. Elder's my last name, Magic of Elder. Can't forget that one. Magicofelder.com.
Okay, that's great. Listen, I want you to come in more times. When things are coming up, anything, or before the October one, come in and we'll talk more about that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My pleasure.
It's been great having you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. We'll be right back.